can't. It's really hard. Oh my God. Oh gosh. Oh God.
So I think it's time for the show to start.
Penelope, I order you to stop napping on Mount Everest.
You stop napping on Mount Everest.
This. I know you want some to go. I love my jeans.
I'll wear my jeans to the store.
Di loro è un parrucchiere. Dovrei farti chiamare.
I really wish I spoke Italian.
And what about you, Mandy? Why'd you take her back in 2010?
Customer service.
So great for me. Do you have a medical degree?
It seems like just yesterday I birthed you from my loins. And now look at you.
Happy Halloween! Welcome to season 2, episode number 8 of the Suzanne Sole Show. It's the Halloween Show. Oh my God, it goes perfectly to the wave. Hey, you guys, thank you. Hey, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Season 2, episode number 8. In case you did not understand me, because I had my fancy ass teeth in, this is the Suzanne Sole Show, and I'm Suzanne Sole. So, if you're new here, we've been talking about how I named the show after myself. And just to let you know, at first I thought I named the show after myself so I wouldn't forget it was my show. Then I thought it's because I'm childless. Then I thought, I may have named the show after myself while I was delusional from a UTI and watching Carol Burnett reruns. And then I said, no, I think it's because I'm lonely. Then I said, I think I named the show after myself because the Cubs traded so many players. And then I said, it's because I can no longer do the splits and it makes me very sad. And then last week, because we were celebrating the 80s, it reminded me that I probably named the show after myself because I threw up at my high school homecoming dance. But now, at Halloween time, I think I named the show after myself because I peed my pants at my first haunted house. Oh, anyway, in honor of Halloween, I decided to tell some Halloween dad jokes I got off the internet. So here they are. Where do ghosts go on vacation? Malibu. Is that so dumb? Okay. What's it like to be kissed by a vampire? It's a pain in the neck. What do you get when you cross a vampire and a snowman? Frostbite. You know why skeletons are so calm? Because nothing gets under their skin. What do skeletons order at a restaurant? Spare ribs. Why are graveyards so noisy? Because of all of the coughing. Why did the ghost go into the bar? For all the booze. Woo! Okay, we have such a great show tonight, and my absolute favorite Halloween guest, Miss Katie Zeiner!
Woo! Hello.
Isn't that creepy music?
Very scary.
Hi, Katie Zeiner!
Hello.
All right, everybody. Katie Zeiner has worked in both Los Angeles and New York. Some of her recent stage work includes Big Mama and Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, The Last Days of Judas Iscariot, Who Killed Santa, Welcome to the Moon, and the LA premiere of John Patrick Shanley's Poison. Katie has improvised all over the country and was a company member with LA Theater Sports. She is a voiceover artist and both directs and teaches at Real Voice LA. So tell us about it, Katie.
Yes, Real Voice LA. The studio has been up and running for 3 years now.
Nice.
And Mike DeLay is the owner, and we've worked together for quite some time, and we're teaching some great classes and getting people's demos, and it's been really great.
Awesome. Okay, I'm going to be putting a link to her studio in the comments after the show if you want to check it out on the interwebs. Woo woo! So Katie and I have been playing and laughing and making funny and fun together for a long, long time. So it's always so fun to have her. I just love her so much, and she's just hilarious. And you're about to find out soon. But first, a video.
There's nothing she can't do. She's high functioning Helen.
Trick or treat!
Hello! Yes, trick or treat! Look at you kids! Your costumes are so very, very scary. Is that little Billy Johnson? Oh, look at you. Are you a monster? That is a wonderful monster costume. It reminds me of a man I dated in the 1970s. And who is that? Is that little Timmy O'Malley? What are you, a ghost? You look very scary with that sheet you're wearing. Is that a 1,000 thread count? It looks very soft. I sure hope that isn't your mother's good bed sheet. I'm just kidding, Timmy. All right, children, have a wonderful time on the rest of your trick-or-treating route. I would say watch out for monsters, but you two won't have to worry about that tonight. Happy Halloween! Happy Halloween!
Trick or treat!
Hello! Or should I say, meow? Look at all those cats! So many cats! Memory alone in the moonlight. Oh, you children wouldn't know about that. It was a show about dancing cats. Oh my goodness, so many cats. Let me see. I see Sally and Vicky and Betty Sue and who's that in the back? Ginny and Polly and Susie and Carl? Oh, aren't you all something? You know, I dressed as a cat in the Halloween of 1981 when I was invited to the Playboy Mansion Halloween party. But I got lost on the way there and I never made it because you know why? We didn't have cell phones or GPS back then. You children all look absolutely meow-tastic. Oh, get it? Meow-tastic because you're cat? All right, children, have fun prowling around the neighborhood. Get it? Prowling because you're cats? I am on a roll tonight. I should sign up for comedy classes instead of wasting my talent here. Happy Halloween, children. Oh, there are quite a few of you. Happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
Trick or treat!
Oh my goodness, it's the entire cast of the Kardashians. How wonderful and repulsive all at the same time. And is that little Jessica from next door? I can barely recognize you. Look at you. You even got facial and lip fillers and one of those big butts that looks like a shelf. Jessica, does your mother know you had those cosmetic procedures for Halloween costume? Oh, dear. Oh, hello, Mr. Williams. What fun. You dressed as Caitlyn Jenner. You look absolutely fabulous. And might I say, Mr. Williams, I've never seen you look so happy. All right, everyone. Have a wonderful night walking the concrete carpet for candy. Yes, happy Halloween. Have a wonderful, wonderful Halloween. Oh, get some extra. You're going to need it, Jessica, because you may not get candy for a while. Happy Halloween. Happy, happy Halloween. Happy Halloween.
High functioning Helen.
Happy Halloween.
Vladimir?
Yes. Hello, Count. It is I, Vladimir.
Oh, okay, great. We've all been working from home for so long, you forget what everybody looks like. But, you do look different. Did you do something with your hair?
I put on a few pounds.
Oh, okay. Well, looks good. You needed it. You looked kind of gaunt before.
Yes, people did tell me they thought I looked gaunt.
You did. Look
Yes,
gaunt.
they said I looked gaunt. Yes.
Yeah, great. So how's the family?
My wife left me and the kids are in college.
Oh, wow. Sorry to hear that. I mean, not the kids in college part, because that's terrific. But about your wife leaving, did she meet somebody else?
No, she took off to join a punk rock band and travel around the country doing punk rock gigs and living in a van.
Wow, a punk rock band, eh? That sounds kind of cool. Does she play an instrument?
She is the lead singer.
Oh, well, that's kind of cool.
Not really.
Mind if I ask, is the whole punk rock band living in the same van?
I believe so, yes.
Well, she'll probably come back eventually. Sounds like the typical mid-death crisis.
Oh, yes, it is definitely a mid-death crisis, but what can I do? Maybe she will come back, maybe she won't, who knows?
True. You know, you'd think because we're vampires, we would have special vampire knowledge, but we don't.
No, we don't.
So, Vlad. Can I call you Vlad?
I prefer Vladimir.
Great, Vlad. Thanks for joining me in the Zoom meeting. Here's the thing. You've been working here at the Vampire Company for how many years?
300 years.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Anyway, well, Vlad, as you know, because of the pandemic, the blood acquisition business has been slow, you know? And I mean, as we know, not that vampires are immunocompromised, but as you know, if we did catch the virus and it got very bad, we aren't able to wear the ventilators because of our fangs.
I tried wearing a retainer once. It didn't work.
Well, your teeth look great.
Yeah, this one's a little crooked, but you know.
Can't even tell. Cannot even tell. Anyway, suffice it to say, as I mentioned, we haven't been accruing blood like we used to, and unfortunately, we have fallen into the black.
Wow, things are that bad. I didn't know we had fallen into the black.
Yeah, it ain't good. In 2019, we were totally in the red. I almost bought one of those diamond-crusted coffins. Glad I didn't.
Yes, this past year and a half have been difficult, but as you know, I did bring in the blood of those two hermits living in the woods. Yeah,
that was lucky that we found those two guys for sure, separately, of course.
Yes, because they're hermits, yes.
Yeah, so that was great. Well, Vlad, I'm not going to beat around the clove of garlic. We're going to have to let you go.
But you just said it was great that I managed to get the blood of the hermits.
And it was. We were going to fire you last December, but we didn't because of the hermits.
Wow. Can you tell me why, after 300 years of blood acquisition, I am being let go? I've always done good work.
It's not because of your work, Vlad.
Well, what is it?
Okay. So we had to cut costs. We didn't know who to let go. So we picked out of a hat. And unfortunately, Vlad, we picked your name.
You're firing me because you picked my name out of a hat?
If it's any consolation, we all said, "Oh," when your name got picked.
Yes, that will keep me cold at night. You know what? You can't fire me because I quit.
Well, I already fired you.
It doesn't matter because I was going to quit anyway. You barely ever remember my name. And we've been working together 300 years. 300 years. My wife left me. Do you know her name?
Carol?
Janine! And also, my name is Vladimir. Vladimir, not Vlad. For those reasons, I am quitting.
I understand that you want to save face, Vlad, but there's a 95-year severance, and we matched your 401k.
Okay, I will be fired.
Good call, Vlad.
Maybe I'll join the country band and travel the world myself, huh?
You know, I also prefer country to that punk rock.
Oh, punk rock is so loud. If Janine does come back, she'll probably be dead.
Yeah, probably. Anyway, great working with you, Vlad. I mean, Vladimir.
Ah, you do count. Maybe you can come and see my country western band perform when you're in town, yes?
Yay. That sounds great.
Hey, Nancy.
Do you think you could grow fangs?
Fangs?
You know, fangs. Those long teeth in the front that vampires and wolves have. But this is for vampires.
Nancy, I know what fangs are. What is it for?
Well, the Ghost Channel is doing a special biopic reality show simulation of the history of vampires. And they're looking for either vampires or people with fangs.
Well, I don't have fangs.
I know that. I'm not an idiot. I just wanted to see if you think you could grow a couple by Thursday.
By Thursday?
The audition is Thursday.
They're auditioning people with fangs and vampires.
Oh, okay. Thank you for mentioning that. I forgot to ask you. Do you think you might be a vampire? Because if you are, I'll put it on your special skills.
Nancy, I don't have fangs, and I'm not a vampire.
Are you sure? You know, sometimes people don't even realize they have a certain heritage in their blood. Have you ever done one of those DNA tests?
To see if I'm a vampire.
To see if you have any vampire in you. You would be amazed what people find out about themselves from those DNA tests. My neighbor found out he was part wolf. Anyway, if you did do the DNA test, we'd need the results.
By Thursday.
Yes, by Thursday.
Nancy, I don't think I'll be able to grow fangs by Thursday, and I'm also pretty sure I'm not a vampire.
How do you know?
I'm German.
Touché. All right, so you're not a vampire. But don't poo-poo the fangs thing. Listen, why don't you look it up? See how a person might possibly be able to grow fangs? Give it a try. And then get back to me. I'll be up for 10 more minutes.
Bye, Nancy. What was that?
I thought it was a great idea. And you know what? I think fangs would be a great look on her.
This is what's supposed to be happening. Hey guys, and welcome back. Really quick because we have a lot of comments, and I'm so happy to see so many people. Thank you, Dave Anderson, Diane, Kristen, Daniel, Mickey, Linda, Lisa, Nikki. Thank you guys, Jose. Thank you guys so much for being here. We love you, as you well know.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to play something called Wigprov. Wigprov is improv through the magic of wigs. And what we do is something called freeze wig. We call freeze wig, which is similar to freeze tag when we're going to end the scene. But instead of tapping in like the usual improv, another person taps in. Instead, we're going to change wigs and thusly change the scene. And I want to thank everybody for bringing us so many funny and awesome opening line suggestions. We will be reading your opening line for each beginning of the scene. And swears, we did not cheat. I just type them in. I don't even look. Okay. So anyway, I bought you a bag of candy corn.
Melanie, after all these years,
Yes,
back again and giving me candy corn, my favorite.
I know. And I was so adverse to giving you candy corn all those years ago. And this is a peace offering because you know what? I just want to tell you I'm changed.
Melanie, how could I believe you after you tried to murder me and my husband?
The candy corn.
Oh, well, you're right. You're right. I'll take that bag of candy corn and I'd like to give you a bag of blood oranges.
I love blood oranges. Freeze wig. Oh, no.
Oh, my. That's so funny. You are killing me.
Well, hold still so I can actually do it, would you?
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I'm doing it telepathically. Are you feeling the pain? Are you feeling Isn't it hilarious? Wow. I took those classes on how to murder someone telepathically, and I can tell you right now they worked. Freeze wig! Oh my God. Oh, there's no one here. There's blood running down your face.
Oh, oh, it must have been that squirrel I was chomping on. Oh, I'm so embarrassed.
Wait a minute. You ate the squirrel that we were
Yes.
saving to eat together?
I was running low on energy.
I'm starving.
We all are, and
I'm starving, and you ate the squirrel. We were supposed to share.
I found the squirrel.
Well, that doesn't matter. You said you were going to share it, and now you're not sharing because you've ate it.
I chased that squirrel up a tree, and it was mine. It had my name on it in blood.
Freeze wig.
Crabs?
Well, I did. Yes, I thought it was from a toilet, but unfortunately, it was from the orgy I was at last night.
Oh, I heard about that orgy. I heard it was nonstop fun.
It really was, but everybody was tested at the front door, so I'm not quite sure how the crabs got in.
Oh, well, you never know. You're going to the bloodletting tonight, yes?
I am. Do you think maybe the crabs will crawl out once I'm at the bloodletting?
Ooh, good question. Good question. But I don't think so. I think they'll just hang on.
Oh, no. Nothing like hanging crabs. It's worse than hanging chads.
Why not start a new trend?
Oh, that I have crabs and you can date me?
Yes.
Freeze wig! Yay! Oh my God! I can't get my hand! Oh my God, Katie, amazing! I love you! It's Halloween!
You back.
Oh my God, thank you so much. You're amazing. I love you. Happy Halloween to Katie! Oh my God, you guys! Thank you so much for joining me. Next week, please join me. November 2nd, Tuesday, for my guest, Mr. Walter Tabayo Young will be joining me. And you know how bendy he is. Oh my God, I love you all so much. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And thank you for joining me on the